Hello everybody. When you have learned to trade the systems flawlessly in an unconscious, competent way, it is time to make the next move. It's a move towards actually looking beyond the patterns and the rules and look at the charts and to see what story is told and how you feel about the trade opportunity. Actually, it is much easier if you trade from a position of feeling, if you feel passionate about the quality of a trade and the opportunity that it offers. Well, let's have a look at this trade now. It's the odd New Zealand and there's an S2 pattern on a 15-minute chart. It's an S2 in a pullback. Well, at first sight, it doesn't look very interesting, right? But let's start and unfold the story a little bit. I actually saw that before. That's an S3 pattern in green light mode here on the daily chart. And I thought about, oh, that would be nice to take that because on the monthly chart, well, we had some opportunities we don't see here now. But anyway, I missed to take this trade, right? So is there another opportunity? Well, I knew that there was an S1 pattern on the 240-minute chart here. I didn't take that because I didn't like the quality that much. But there is a nice series of stop run levels, right? 1, 2, it's a cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4 stop run levels plus. We've got the S3 pattern here. So it's an opportunity. Well, first, this is running, right? So this has made the first stop run move, taking out this this double level, and now it's pulling back. Well, there's always opportunity, right? So let's have a look if there's one here. So I saw this consolidation from a bottom-up scan. So this is an S2 with a relatively nice flat line. Well, that has already triggered, right? It's an S2 in a 15-minute. And now it's pulling back. So I quite like that, the pullback back to the 21 moving average. It offers dynamic support here, I didn't want now, because I was looking now at the chart, I didn't want to get in once this high gets broken. That would be too late for an entry. So I actually like to get this trade with a discount. And this is my risk here and here. I didn't want to use this one here. That's another stop alternative, because here, well, there would just be this wick, the wick low of this bar, and I thought, oh, I could get stopped out. And there's a lot more opportunity here, because that's a swing trade. That's an S3 on a daily chart. Well, let's see now, and protected by the 200 moving average as well. So let's see now how that's developed. So that was the, well, that went quite nice. It found another support at the 21, and then it started to move, right? Well, I actually did, well, okay, having a higher low here, I was aware when getting in that this is a really nice level to move the stop to. So I was aware, even if I don't choose this as a stop level, I can move my stop very quickly to this level to reduce the risk. And still be nicely protected. So that's what I did here, because I'm aware that we're trading out of oval sideways, right? And that's a very tight risk. So now I've reduced the risk here, and now it's going for this stop run level, and that went quite nice. There was a pullback and a new high, and I was able to move. I didn't actually take a quarter profit at 1.2R. I moved my stop, we don't see it here, but I moved my stop to entry level, which is here, which is already protected by the flat line, right? So I'm still running the full position, and I've been able to make it a break-even trade by moving the stop right here below this low. Now let's see how that continues. So we're breaking to a new high, and now I'm able to apply the 20% profit rule, or basically trailing the last dominant higher low. And now the full potential of this trade can unfold. Whether it will or not, well, the market gives and takes, right? So we are actually at a very good level here. It's a double stop run level. So we are putting in a big bar, and that's my alarm, and the big bar, and then it consolidates, and then it makes another big bar, and I'm actually feeling like, oh, I'm already full, right? So I'm taking a quarter profit here, more or less at the 4R level, right? A little bit lower, and because I'm not sure if this and this stop run levels are able to run over, because we are already overextended from the moving averages. So banking in partial profit and moving my stop like applying the large bar rule, which is more or less as well the 75% a trade rule. So nothing much happens. It goes sideways. So I'm quite, actually I've tightened the stop a little bit when I saw this, a double bottom, and then later I actually didn't feel that well about it, because my stop was right above the big number 114.00, and this actually developed into an S1 pattern. So I don't want to get stopped out, right, by the breakout bar. So I actually decided I came back to the original stop loss level, the 40% large bar rule. That's on discretion, because you should never back down your stop, right? But now a breakout bar can come. It can find support at the big number, for example, and I might still be in the trade, not getting stopped out quickly, and we're already very close to the 21 moving average, right? So let's see what happens. Well, I'm stopped out of the trade, right? With a nice R profit. So here partial profit taken, and then here the full profit taken, and that's a 1R risk. And that makes it a 3.4R winner. Now let's say you're down for the week, and now you've got this trade. You can actually see, because this trade has gone beyond the 4R level, right? So in order to hit your weekly target, let's say you're 2 hours down, price moves up here, it goes beyond the 4R level, you can take full profit, right, in order to guarantee consistency, your weekly target. So everything depends a little. The exit depends a little bit for where you are, right, with achieving your weekly goal. So let's see what happened then. So that was the stop out. I thought, oh well, that might have been actually a very unlucky stop out, because that's a really nice breakout bar, testing the 21. Well, it tested too low, because because I got stopped out, right? And I thought, oh, that might be another entry. Should I take it? And actually there was FOMC, very, very important news coming up in the US, FOMC meeting, and that has an impact on the whole currency market, not only the US dollar, but as well here the AUD New Zealand. And I decided not to get in. And what we saw is, well, we saw a lot of volatility, so it was good to have brought home this nice trade.